in this segment here, I want to go through your social media, and I want to. People don't know what I do, and that's why I wanted to play Five Flash Media with all that. So, what I do is I do social media management. I'm a nerd when it comes to content, when it comes to the algorithm, when it comes to getting attention online. That's the shit that I love. I am such a nerd when it comes to that. So what I want to do is I want to go into your, is that
Sweet.
Olga? I'm sorry. Does Olga have a TikTok?
I think she
Olga de
does,
la Cruz
yeah.
started following you.
Yes.
Oh, she is watching.
She's watching. Sorry, Mom. I love
No,
you.
no.
We did say that you're an amazing person.
Yes, I sandwiched that. My mom is also watching, so they're both watching. Anyway, and I said that you're amazing, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into. We're gonna go into.
Mashed 2 ripe bananas.
Bananas. ALY, right? Mm-hmm. What's your at on social?
Healing Buddy Alley.
Okay. Healing Buddy Alley. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Okay. So I'll ask you this. And right now, to be historically correct, she has 252 followers. I'm expecting people to go follow her and I do want to see this page grow, obviously, but I'm also going to give her some stuff. So this first one, I texted you this saying that I wanted you to make this video, and you did make this video, and it was adorable, and we're going to watch it.
So I'm getting ready for this podcast that I'm going to do with Joshua Coates tomorrow. I don't know what that is. We get to talk about myself and my story, and I'm excited. He owns Five Flash Media, which is an audio video photography, I believe, production company. He filmed our wedding, and he did an amazing job. But he also has a podcast, and so he's trying to bring the community together and get everybody's stories out there and see what they're doing to help the community and get aware.
So and I appreciate you making that video. So a few things. First, do you have a website for this? And no, I do not make websites, just so everybody knows. I will refer you to a guy. But do you have a website for Healing Buddy?
We do. It's in the works.
Okay.
We still haven't. There's a lot of logistics we have to work out.
For sure.
But we do have a website, and so with that page is my personal page that I made into the Healing Buddy page.
Sure.
I have tried with like 3 different emails
to make
another one, and one of them got suspended. And I was like, I'm a big woo woo person, so I'm like, okay, universe, I get it. I just need a TikTok. I'm gonna transition from personal to like the business.
Good.
And so I couldn't put the link in the bio to our link tree, but the link tree has all of our socials. It has our donation page, and it has a link to our website.
Okay. So let's talk to me real quick about what is the mission statement and vision statement of Healing Buddy?
So the mission is to educate the community at whole, because I originally just wanted to do veterans, and then I was like, no, you know what? It needs to be available to everyone. So the mission is to educate people on PTSD and trauma, and then to walk beside them on their healing journey. And, that can be done and facilitated through our classes, one-on-one coaching, because I'm also a life coach, and retreats. So the retreats are going to be more geared towards healing and that aspect, and, meditation and going down the healing journey. The classes are going to be geared more towards education, and that that can be local. But long story short, that's our mission.
Okay.
And then our slogan is a lighthouse of love and healing.
Oh.
And so I know Moshe thought that was maybe a little too feminine at first, and I was like, I don't care.
Do you not see me? I got a beautiful relationship with my girlfriend, and I'm more feminine. I'm feminine masculine, all right? Moshe.
We should be, and that we have a whole section on feminine and masculine, and that duality. Yeah, because that's huge. We need to work. It's designed to work where you're both feminine and masculine, and have those yin and yang literally work together.
And I don't know how that is. I know it's important. I just don't know how it's important. But I know that I allow myself to be more feminine in these conversations, and then more masculine in the places that I need to be.
And that's perfect. That's where you need, your masculine to really shine and get you through and push through things that you need to. And then you need your feminine to like sit back and, be emotion and bring that emotion into things. And, there's obviously a ton more that goes into feminine, masculine, but that's great. And that's awesome that you don't, shy away from that, because I think that's very healing in itself.
I will tell you, and then we'll talk about this in a second. Remind me at the next segment here, but remind me about how everybody called me gay my entire life, including one of our cousins that really fucked me up mentally at your parents' house. And so anyway, we'll talk about that in a second. What I want to do is, I just thought about this right now, because I think this is going to be a great example. The trick between, not the trick, and there's no tips and tricks or anything like that. It is how quickly can you get an idea to then get an idea in your head to then grab your phone, to then make the video, to then post the damn thing. The amount of friction, you have to reduce the amount of friction, and that now you probably
I'm struggling with that big time, because it feels inauthentic to have a camera and have the light and the.
And now this I will say to everybody here, there is really good lighting. I've invested a lot of fucking money into these cameras and the lights and the audio and the everything. Okay, but that's not so disregard all of that. What I'm going to do, because my screen is being mirrored onto right here, I'm going to do a live demonstration of what I want you to be doing. And this is going to sound psycho, but I want you to do 10 videos like this every single day.
You realize
10.
I have other businesses, Mom.
Well, and we're actually going to talk about that too. We're right here, we're going to talk about that, because this is not just about Alicea or a healing buddy. This is about you relating to people and utilizing the algorithm to find the right audience, not going viral. No more of that shit, okay? Because people, you could get 1 million views and nobody comes to your retreats. Yeah. What's the fucking point?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a real life demonstration. This shouldn't have gotten out of there. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to, right? Okay. So I'm going to make a video. They're literally watching me make a video on the thing. Okay. And of course my mom is calling. Okay. Well, you know what? Here, let's heal some trauma right now. Okay. All right. You are live right now on the podcast.
Hi. I love you.
Yep, we are live right now. So so no, go look right now, because I turned it back on. You are live on TikTok and YouTube. So this is my mom, everybody. Say hi. Hi. Okay, I'm going to hang up with you so I can do something real quick. I love you, bye. Love you guys. Love you, bye.
I love her.
Yep. And now everybody knows what my mom looks like. Okay, so.
Ladybug mom.
Yep, Ladybug mom. She's so cute. Okay, so pretend this is you. I'm going to talk as if, I am me talking about you. TikTok. My name is Joshua Coatson, and we are live on a podcast. Me and Alicea, Healing Buddy Ali. And what I want you guys to, I hate when people say that. Please look at her account. She is helping people with trauma, and she's helping people with PTSD. And she's also my friend and my family. And literal family, yes. Literal family, blood family, like family. Please go check her stuff out. We are literally live on TikTok, and we are creating a YouTube video right now. Say one thing real quick.
One thing real quick.
Perfect. Okay. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye. Now, I don't even know if my name is Joshua Coates,
it did
and
get it.
we are live on a podcast.
Okay,
Me
so
and
I'm turning-
Alicia,
I can't even turn it down. Here.
Healing Buddy Allie. And
Healing. So I'm going to
what
show
I
you.
want you guys
it's gonna be annoying real quick.
I
So,
hate when people say that.
Healing Buddy.
Please look at her
Allie.
account. She is helping people with trauma, and she's helping people with PTSD. And she's
actually, here.
also
So,
my friend
ready?
and my family.
PTSD
And literal family. Literal
and
family. Blood family. Like
Mental
family.
health.
Please go check her stuff out. We are literally...
Okay, so the reason why I put PTSD and mental health. So what TikTok and Instagram and Facebook does is they are reading what you put into the video. So those are keywords, okay? The less you give a shit about what you say and how you say it, the better. So that's why I did it that way, because I fucked up. And then I said, you know what? We're going to keep going. Because people relate to people who fuck up. Why?
be
Because we
honest.
fuck up.
Because it's authentic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I am nothing less than authentic. Okay. Then in the description, we're putting PTSD. Ali and I talk PTSD and mental health. And then now we're going to put 3 hashtags. The hashtags are so that way. Now, the hashtags go in order. You want to go, they have to get picked up correctly. Do you know all this?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm
okay.
like
okay.
eating
Okay.
it up.
Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure. So then I'm going to put the first hashtag is going to be, you want it to have the most searches. And that's, it shows like how many
posts? Okay.
Yeah. So PTSD has 1.6 million posts. So I'm going to click PTSD. I'm going to go mental health. Has 427,000. And then trauma, TRAUMA. And that has 4 million. So the first one, it has to get picked up by the first one or none of it works.
Okay.
And so I can't say right now, hashtag Baby J Show. Nobody fucking knows what this is yet. And when I say that, only 10,000 people know. That's less than a half of an inch of a dime of a, you know what I mean? Like it goes all the way. That's wrong. I'm not math. I'm not, okay, I don't
the math ain't math.
Exactly.
Yes.
So there's that. Then edit cover. We want people to see what the title is. And then we're just going to find something and we're going to make sure that people can see it. Save. Then we are going to add some form of geographical location. That way we're niching down.
Okay.
We want people to know within the community. This is the Mesa community. This isn't Florida. This isn't California. People can get that in Florida. We want people to know here. So then what we're going to do, we're going to post. And we're just going to wait for that to go. And as you can tell, the rest of the post, I left it so that way people could read it. I did the same thing. And now we're just going to let it go. Okay. That was as quick as I need you to do this.
Every day.
And
It is quick, so it doesn't take a lot of time. I think that's the thing. I'm getting hung up and I'm like, oh my God. What's going on?
What are the right words?
Yeah, what are the yeah.
So here's the last thing that I want to give you. Every time you do this, whatever you do, and it's kind of meta because I'm doing this in here for the TikTok clips that I'm going to clip out of this podcast for me and you, is I'm saying something 3 to 5 times over and over again within a 45-second period. So whenever you said PTSD, I said PTSD 5 times in our first segment.
Okay.
For that particular clip. In here, if you want to talk about, and you don't have to put this is the beauty of it, okay? This is a game. And you make up the rules. You do not have to post your children. You don't have to post Moshe. You don't have to post anything. You can post what you want. So if it comes to just Healing Buddy, then you can just talk about, hey, like today, all I want to do is I want to tell you in 5 different videos the different kinds of things that you can do to heal your inner child. And you don't have to do the whole, the clip farming thing where it's like, here's the 5 things that, like, just say like, hey, this is one thing that you can do to heal that little girl inside you. And it's this. And here's why. Thank you, love you, bye. That's what you don't have to, obviously don't copy that. You don't have to copy that. But like, that's what I do to shut up the conversation for myself. Then you go in there, as long as you said, in order to heal the little girl inside you, for healing of that little girl, and the last thing, to heal her, you said heal 3 times. Then you put the hashtag heal mental health, and it's I don't want to say law of averages. The more times that the algorithm can pick up heal and healing and mental health and PTSD, if those are the things that you're saying, then you are going to find the right audience. And that is the trick of doing all of this.
Okay. No, that makes sense. And that's what we want to do. That's what I want to do, is find the right people to get them help.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I'm assuming that you, but anyway, so that I hadn't thought about that being like he's a real life example. And one of the things that I do love, I do love that you, the way you did this was perfect, because you were doing something in the video. I mean, I'm sure you've seen this where like they do like the makeup and they do the things and that. You don't have to do that shit, okay? You can literally just talk to the camera. But the friction, reduce the friction, make 10 videos a day. Pick one I know. Pick one platform. And I want you to focus on TikTok right now, because you can, what I do and what everybody does, what all the successful people do, is they take that one piece of content and they repurpose it to all of the other ones.
That's what I've been doing, posting the same video on Facebook or Instagram.
Okay, good,
Yeah, right?
good. Yeah.
Yep.
But don't worry about, I mean, you can, but I'm saying get good at talking to the camera, holding it, because it feels weird.
It does. It feels so weird.
And I'm gonna, actually, I'll show you off camera, but I started another TikTok page to yell at my camera, and it started blowing up. One of the reasons why is because I was afraid. I had people on TikTok and on Instagram that I was afraid they were going to, what's the word? They were going to judge me, because they knew me by me working 3 jobs. They knew me from In-N-Out. They knew me from Chipotle. They knew me from working at EOS Fitness as a sales guy. So who the fuck am I to tell them what to do on social media? That's how they remember me. So I was so afraid to say anything on social media. That's why I started that other page. Now, what it sounds like is you don't have that ability. And the best part is that you here, where did you go? Sorry. You have again
this
where is it? Where are you? I'm trying to go to you. You have 252 followers. That's perfect. You are starting from the bottom.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks for that reminder.
Okay, no. But that's always the best, because there's nothing, there's only up.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to let you fucking fail. I'm family.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, like she gets 30% off of my.
Yes. Plug.
Yeah. No, really though. Like I'm not going to let you fail. And that's one of the reasons why we're doing this podcast. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to cut up the clips. And for everybody else who's listening, who's either on TikTok or on YouTube or wherever they're seeing this, if you come on my podcast, then we do have a conversation, and then I will give you, the guest, 5 clips from this that are per the algorithm the best for virality. And that's what I'm giving you regardless. That's what I'm going to give them.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay. Last thing. So whenever you do have a website, I want to talk to you about making a small little
documentary style video, so that way people can obviously good royalty free music, good clips, good everything like that. That way people will come to your page and they will want to give you money. Yes, because it's not the end all be all, but it is the resource that we need in order to fucking help people.
We do. And that's the thing. It was not a decision that went lightly, but that's why we went the nonprofit status, is because we don't want money to be an issue to getting healing, to getting help. And I figured, you know what? We can do this nonprofit. That way people can get something out of, oh, hey, you want to donate some money? You can get a little tax cut there, or, feel good about donating.
And I think that goes perfectly into the next little segment here is, so how is Healing Buddy going to help the community?
Aside from healing and spreading love and light and education, I think being that nonprofit status, again, working out logistics and stuff, but I think being able to crowdsource and get that out there. We're doing a free class, which is, we call it HB 100. We kind of set it up like college classes.
Hey, no, that's really smart.
Yeah, so it'll be HB 100 that, it's a free class. Come out here. This is the pathway you can take, if you want to sign up for the educational classes, or sign up for the whole shebang. It's free. Take what you will. We will do a readiness assessment for you. So if you don't know where you're at, take this assessment. This is where we think you're at, and what you need, and what would be valuable for you. And then, hey, if you want to donate, here's our link. You could donate. Spread the word, however that works. But I think it's going to help the community with accessibility. The more people that spread the word, get out there, come to these, open houses and sign up and donate, like the crowdsourcing. If you can donate and say, hey, here's $100, that's going to help, several people, veterans, whoever, get the education that they need, and cost is not going to be an issue to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, I'm very passionate about it, and if I can give it for free, I would. I mean, realistically, that's just,
it's not how
things cost money.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong. And this is something that I want the people to know. And I want you to know, especially that's why, like, this is third-party credibility, third-party credibility from me to the audience, not just you saying it to people, is that the way that I foresee this, okay, is there's a lot of organizations that you're able to give to, anybody, right? On every level. Mm-hmm. And what I want to do is I want to bring really good, important organizations together, for-profit or non-for-profit. And within this community, those people then have options to then give Healing Buddy $100, $1,000, $10,000. The other part of this, because yes, that is good. Just being a good person. It is good to be a good person.
Good person, right? With deep pockets, yes.
But also on the business side of things, and I'm learning about this too. Like I obviously I have a for-profit, and you are a nonprofit. But as a nonprofit, as a for-profit, giving to a nonprofit, it does help you on your taxes. Mm-hmm. It does help you reduce I believe income taxes. Like there's a lot of benefits, and obviously the people who have been in business longer know about all of these things, and I'm just learning. I'm only 4 years in business, and you're getting started with this, but you obviously know a lot of these things.
These naps are crazy,
dude. Oh my God, don't even get me started. You know a lot of these things. You know more than I do, and there are people who know more than I do, but there are benefits to giving to a nonprofit. And so what I want to do is I want to bring people in on this podcast and then we create a community where when there is an opportunity to help with reducing your taxes and reducing this and helping in business, then those businesses in this community can then come to Healing Buddy. Then they can come to some of these nonprofits, and we can help each other as a community.
And that's exactly what my vision was too, because I've done a lot of personal development, like retreats and classes and stuff that were for profit. And not that it didn't help me, not that it didn't, help the bigger picture, help in general. But I think me personally, as the one going and helping, I did not feel comfortable making it a for-profit.
Got it.
I genuinely want to go and help you, and I genuinely think it needs to be accessible to everyone. And if cost is the number one issue, then let's find a way to mitigate that by making it a nonprofit and hoping that, the crowdsourcing and stuff will help with that. So, and, I've got other side businesses and
Well, I
that
mean,
wonderful VA disability that's coming in.
and I do want to get to that that other. Actually, let's just do it right now. Let's no. But do you want to add anything else? Like you had an amazing story that led up to literally why you are helping all of these people. You from all of your experiences to then coming out of the Army to then becoming a mother, then wanting to heal yourself and in return healing others. Is there anything that you would like to leave the audience with at all?
I think just healing is possible, and it fucking sucks at first. It really does. You feel like you're just in this void or like this, pit of despair, suckiness, looking in the mirror like, oh my God, I'm a piece of shit. But getting through that and knowing why you act the way you act, and knowing, oh my God, it's my brain. It's not because I'm choosing to be this way. It's because of what happened to me.
Yeah.
This is why I am this way. It's not, it's not that I'm choosing to do this to myself. I think once you get past that and realize, okay, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, healing is possible. You just have to want to take that journey. I think that's the life-changing moment, is people don't like to feel crappy, and addressing that stuff, addressing the trauma, you have to do it at first. You have to sit with the suck, and you have to realize, okay, these are my triggers, and how do I mitigate that? And how do I bring myself back down? But yeah, I think the one takeaway is that healing is possible, and I'm living proof of that. So
That's beautiful.